Fergal Sharkey once sang that a good heart is hard to find. Well, these days for young people it can be rehearsal space, exhibition space and business opportunities that can be even harder to find. And so the government's come up with a plan. Take retail premises left empty by the credit crunch and give out small grants to community projects to use them.
For me, that could be just little band, local artists rehearsing there on a Sunday morning. It could be putting on underage gigs for under 16s on a Saturday afternoon, early Saturday evening. It could be setting up a little market on a Sunday afternoon for local musicians to come in and sell their CDs. I mean, there's an endless list of things you could do.
£3 million will be made available for members of the public to apply to their local council for small grants. The hope is that it will give creative projects new opportunity, give town centres a fresh feel and stop them from becoming ghost towns. So what do Stockport's retailers think?
Nothing worse than looking at roller shutters when you're going shopping. So if they're open, people go in and have a look and perhaps invest in the area if it's a vibrant area.
Instead of promoting small businesses to go into those units and give them time to get put up on their feet, they're putting people in who won't produce anything. I understand that people need spaces, but they need to put small traders in.
It needs something for the younger generation, and there's nothing that looks worse than the empty shops, the empty premises, and if it can be used, it's money well spent, yeah.
It's empty shops like these, increasingly common on high streets across the country, that the government plans to use on the schemes. But in giving them to voluntary groups, are they dealing with the symptoms rather than the causes, why they're empty in the first place?
What I'm concerned about is if you're not careful, you get derelict shops, nobody wants to go there, and then the existing businesses suffer more.
If it is a bit of a stopgap then, until the economy recovers, what happens when it does? Will these community groups be kicked out?
So what we want to do is to have a standard agreement so that you can get your premises back within a couple of weeks. But I think if some of these enterprises do take off, they might actually find that they're sustainable for the long term. And I think it'll be quite interesting to see what kind of new energy comes into a shopping centre as a result of this kind of activity.
Nina Warhurst, Channel M News.